Good day. How you doing? Right, little follow-on video from my Realspace Models CSM video. I've had a couple of emails. Either I haven't got myself across very well, or I've got my facts completely wrong. First things first, I've had an email from Glenn at Realspace Models thanking me for the review and everything, and he's actually confirmed that apparently on the Block 2 model, which the resin kit represents, there are no ridges on the exhaust, so the actual resin kit is correct. Having said that, I've seen one image, but it looks like it's been doctored. I'm not sure, and it has got one ring on it, so maybe it's just a difference in colour or a step in the material or something. But apparently, yeah, the Block 1 had all the rings around it, Block 2 didn't. So that's that. I've also had an email talking about my description of the launch escape system, which is basically this. This is off the 144 scale kit, and it's basically this that goes onto the front of the command module. This piece here, this is the BPC, which is missing in the 196 kit, and it's basically this in here has rocket motors in it. That there are motors down here, and there is a motor up here. And in normal use, around about the time after stage 2 goes, this would actually take off using a rocket motor up here, and it would just detach itself from the command module, and off it goes, more space junk. And then the command module would be exposed, and then it would just carry on its journey then with no protection. But if there was, I don't believe it was ever used, if there was a problem and there was a massive explosion or something during launch, then these two, they're actually missing in this 144 scale kit. They're included in the 196. There are 2 rocket motor exhausts here which come down, and they actually thrust and pull the command module away from the rest of the Saturn V rocket. Now, if you go and watch vintagespace.com, Amy on there, she talks about how the command module and the command service module separated. And she talked about some sort of shearing action. It was a cutting action that cut away some brackets. Now, I've had an email from someone that has basically told me that it was actually done through explosions. There were forced explosions in localized areas that broke the connections between the command service module and the command module, and that was how this worked. So basically they would pull an abort lever or press an abort button or whatever, and this would come into play, bang, and the command module would be disconnected from the command service module instantaneously, and then in normal use, obviously when they plan to separate to return to Earth's atmosphere, then obviously it wasn't such a hurry or whatever, but it was still the same mechanism. Apparently, I'm only going on what I've been told. I've looked on the internet, I can't find anything. There's one place that talks about how it all happens so fast, but it's one of these confounded websites where everyone has these days, where you have to enroll and give them your details and promise that you'll marry the manager's wife's daughter-in-law if you don't do anything. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, and this one I think is called Quora, and you have to go in and answer 10 questions about your favourite things. I mean, Christ's sake, I just want to look at your website, you know. So yeah, it's something I haven't managed to find out, but I will get to the bottom of this, and I will find out a definitive answer. But the guy that's emailed me, I'm sure he's correct. He often is. And yeah, apparently it was done through explosive charges, and the command module and the command service module were split away. And while we're on the subject, I want to show you something. You'll see this in part 8 of the 144 scale build. This is the command module from the 144 scale kit, and you can see how reflective it is. I've been using Alclad on this, and I've always been led to believe that if you put clear coat on top of Alclad, you just dull it down straight away. Well, That's Alclad with aqua gloss on it. So if that's dull, then I think that's lovely. I think you'll agree. And the bottom is actually stainless steel. This is chrome and that's stainless steel. So I'm really happy with that. I think you would be too. So yeah, I want to do the 196 scale. That's going to look good like that. Okay, yeah, and also Glenn from Realspace Models, he obviously saw the video and saw my comments about people from England basically having a group buy, and he straight away he's already offered us 20% off, so that's $5 off, so that's $20 now for the kit. And then obviously if I get enough people that want it, then you can pay me via PayPal, whatever, and I'll get them shipped over and I'll ship them out to you, and you'll save a bundle of money. Not only will you save the 20%, as I say, you'll save on the customs, you'll save on loads of stuff. All I'm trying to do is not make any money for myself whatsoever. All I'm trying to do is get Glenn some business. And also, if you guys want this set, I mean, if you're paying $25 and then you're paying $20 postage and then all the customs and all that rubbish, it's like, you know, it's crazy. You're going to be paying more in delivery and customs than you actually pay for the kit. It's mad. So yeah, let me know if you want one. So that's just a little quick 5-minute video, well, 6 minutes and 35 seconds so far, just to back up what I was saying earlier. Oh, and one other very quick thing as well. I talked about getting ripped off by customs when it was 70 pence to the dollar. It was actually 70 cents to the pound. I was the wrong way around. So yeah, it's difficult to think and keep an eye on the camera and know what you're going to say next and blah blah blah, especially when you're old and stupid like I am. So thanks for watching this, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.